You wake up and something feels different, not wrong exactly, just different, like the world shifted slightly overnight. You get dressed and walk outside. That's when you see it, a number, floating above your neighbor's head, glowing faintly in the air. You blink, you rub your eyes, the number is still there. $47,200, clean and clear as a street sign. You look at the woman walking her dog, $1,300,000. You look at the delivery driver, $6,800. You look at the old man on the bench, $4,200,000. Your heart starts racing. You can see everyone's net worth just floating there above them, like a price tag on a human being. At first you think this is incredible. You feel like you have unlocked something, like you can finally see the world clearly. You go to work, you look at your boss, $340,000, lower than you expected, much lower. Something shifts in the way you see him. You look at your quiet colleague in the corner, the one nobody notices, $2,100,000. Your jaw drops. She never mentioned it, not once. You look at yourself in the bathroom mirror. Your number hovers above your own head. You stare at it for a long time, longer than you planned. You go to lunch with your best friend. The number above his head reads $1,100, not thousand, just $1,100, total. He talks about his weekend plans, his new shoes, his upcoming holiday. You nod along, but you cannot stop staring at the number. Something changes in that moment. A small invisible wall goes up between you. You did not choose it, it just appeared. You start making different decisions. You stop going to certain restaurants with certain friends. You tell yourself it is just logistics. It is not logistics. You start gravitating toward the high numbers. The $3 million guy at the networking event. The $8,500,000 woman at the conference. You tell yourself it is smart networking. But you notice something. The highest numbers are often the quietest people in the room. They do not advertise. They do not perform. They just exist. And the loudest people in the room, the ones in the best outfits, the ones with the flashiest cars in the parking lot, their numbers are sometimes shockingly small. You meet a man at a dinner party. $47 million glows above his head. You spend the entire evening trying to impress him, performing, laughing louder than usual. He seems polite but distant. Later you find out he left the dinner saying you seemed exhausting. The number did not make him like you back. You go on a date. The number above her head reads $28,000. You hesitate. You almost cancel. You go anyway, but you are different now, guarded. She is funny. She is kind. She asks questions nobody else ever asks you, but you keep glancing above her head. She notices you looking at something. She does not know what. The date ends awkwardly. She texts you the next day. You respond slowly. Then not at all. You tell yourself you have nothing in common. You are lying to yourself. Weeks pass. You realize your circle has completely changed. The friends you grew up with feel distant now. The new people feel hollow, transactional, empty. You go home for the holidays. You see your parents. Their numbers float above their heads. Small numbers, a lifetime of work, right there in the air. You have never loved them any less, but you see something in their eyes. They can tell something about you is different. You smile. They smile back. The warmth feels thinner than it used to. One night you sit alone, and you add up every relationship you have quietly downgraded since this ability arrived. The list is longer than you are comfortable with. You start to realize the ability has not made you wealthier. It has made you a different kind of poor, one that does not show up in any number. Because net worth is not the same as human worth. You knew that before. You know it still. But knowing something and living it are completely different things. The numbers told you what people had. They never told you what people were worth being around. Those are not the same list, not even close. You think about your quiet colleague, the one with $2,100,000. You never once tried to learn how she built it. You just stared at the number like it explained everything. It explained nothing. You think about the $1,100 friend, the one who knew you before any of this, the one who would have shown up at 2 a.m. without asking why. You ghosted him over a number. The ability does not disappear. You just learn to stop leading with it. You start looking people in the eye again instead of above their heads. Because the most dangerous thing about seeing everyone's financial number is what it quietly does to your own character, slowly, without you noticing, until it is almost too late. So here is the question. If you could see everyone's net worth starting tomorrow, are you sure you would like the person you would become?